Hello, gents, ladies, and other pals. Today we are going to be looking at the Earth team. Today we have Ellie, Francis, and Gabi. So we're just gonna take these guys into, or ladies rather, into Conquest, into Legendary Conquest to see how they can perform. Showing off the team real quick, we have Francis. These are her skills. We have her. We put Melody on her. Again, these are her equipment. She's at A6. These are her monsterlings. We have, again, Fiend, Kustos lowering, Kustos and Gogak, sorry, lowering defenses when she crits. And Fiends are just there for the bonus effect, giving the 15% elemental weakness damage boost and super armor. We have Ellie, which these are her skills. We're just putting her on her artifact because the idea with this is kind of just let her on the side do her own thing while Gabi comes in and does some damage. I don't know, we'll see. We have her at A6. Again, this is her equipment, kind of trying to cater into just her being on the sideline, doing damage on the side. Giving her El Dorado, Rock Fist Dude, and Scar. And finally, we have Gabi, which we have her skills, we have her equipment, her artifact. Only have her A0, I think that's fine though. And we're gonna just give her Swamp Udon, Amon, and Ice Fist Dude, just so she can get that extra bit of crit rate. She attacks when she switches out to get the crit rate, and just that extra earth resistances. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. That's the team. I'll give my thoughts towards the end of the video. This is going to be a commentary style video. I think for Dimensional Rift going forward, since the mode requires me to really focus, I'm not going to be speaking as much if I were to play the gameplay at the same time and speak. So from now on, I'm just going to do commentary over Legendary Conquest, and then give my thoughts and opinions after. So without further ado, let us get into the games. Alright, so we are in Legendary Conquest, and the idea behind it is we want to start with Ellie. I lied. No, start with Francis to cycle in the buff with Gabi. Never mind, I completely forgot how this match went. But you see, I just want to cycle the buffs in. Just keep dealing the damage. I think by this point in the run, I've already did it like 30-ish times, and I was just getting super unlucky because when I was talking about with Gabi, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but when you hit the 4th hit, you are supposed to automatically get a spiritual power, and then you have a chance of summoning a rock, right? And her special skill always summons a rock. I don't know what it is with her special skill. Sometimes, like the rock would always spawn, right? And I can get the rock there. But the 4th hit, when she slams down, I don't know what it is, but like there's more times than not, I just don't get that 4th hit spiritual power, which is like pretty bad. Yeah, so we are going in, we're doing the damage. My idea with this team was Gabi is only useful for burst, just in her ult. That's it. Right? Because you saw there, the 4th hit, I got the 2 spiritual power. Sometimes I wouldn't get it. But anyways, the game plan for this is pretty much just cycle the buffs. We want Ellie to break the boss as many times as possible. And then when we get into the burst, then Ellie can just like self-pilot herself and go into Gabi and do hopefully some damage. But again, this team needs help, man. This team needs help. I believe the next character we get is going to be Earth. Possibly, depending on when we get the new character. I don't know if it is going to be July 7th. Whatever. But we're gonna have to see. Because Earth needs help. Ellie is not a fun character to use. Ooh, she's doing his face here. We need one more level. Ooh, lag.
You can trust me.
Okay, and right. Hopefully. Cannot tell me this character is not the most fun, intuitive character in this game, and I wasted that. Again, lasting moon punishment, right? All this, like, because like the idea with this team, I could have obviously went like Francis, Ellie, and Yenua, but I don't like using Yenua and even Francis because these characters are just like, they're nothing burgers. Yenua,
you can trust me.
all you use Yenua for is the defense shred. That's it. That's it.
The ultimate sweetness.
I just feel like Yenua's value, especially now that people have better, like as people get better monster lanes, they have better teams. I feel like Yenua will definitely not be as good as we assume she is. That's just my opinion. I don't like using Francis or Yenua. I think Francis is fine. I think Francis is fun to use. I messed it up. I got hit by that.
You can trust me. Relax. I'm sure it'll all be fun.
And Yenua's also fine, but I hate doing the whole double support team. Gosh, this is the most boring team. Oh, we just go Nare, Francis, Ellie. Go Ellie, Yenua, Francis. That's so boring. It's so boring. But we're nearing the end of the match here. Again, we're just trying to burst them down and go into. I messed this up. I meant to go into Gabi. Yeah. But again, I had already been at this for so long. I was just like, you know what? I'll take whatever time I get. But that is it, and we'll go see my thoughts. Alright, so that was Legendary Conquest, and Conquest, that was the Earth team. Genuinely the most unfun team in the game right now. The team is so unfun. I don't like using Earth team. Francis, obviously, universal support. She's great. Wonderful. Awesome. Ellie's good. She's a good character, but I hate using this character, man. I hate this character. This character is so unfun to play. It's just boring. You know, I'm going in, using my special skill. Boink, boink, boink. Switching out, the character just plays by itself, and it's just not even interesting to play. Right? It's just not. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. And you can say, but oh, Nagi is kind of the same thing, right? So then how you not like Ellie? I can't explain to you. This character just, I don't like to play. She's good. She's a good character. But I don't like to play the character. Gabi is mediocre. She's mediocre, man. Right? I don't know what it is. But after you hit your 4th hit, right? You are guaranteed to get 2 spiritual powers, right? Because it's kind of, it's a lot. So I'll sum it up. When you hit your 4th hit for Gabi, you get your rock. Maybe you have 50% chance to get a rock, and then when you slam that 4th hit, you're always guaranteed to get 1. If you use your special skill, you always get a rock, and you always will do that 4th hit, so you should get 2. You should. So if you saw in the gameplay, there were some times where I just wasn't getting like the 4th hit slam on my special skill for some reason, and it kind of ruined my cycles and my rotations. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know if like what's going on. I don't know if it's Fiend breaking things. I don't know if the hitbox is just not hitting the boss. I don't know. It's weird. But again, the character getting crit rate on her artifact is good. It's fine because again, she wants to do that big crushing blow attack. But the thing for Gabi at early investments, these early investments are really for her like clearing waves of enemies, clearing normal enemies, right? In boss fights like Duoxini or like Mond or whatever legendary conquests, these don't really help too much. I mean, the special skill cooldown being reset is really good, right? Because again, you should get 2 spiritual power off of that. Spinning bad attack is terrible. I don't know why it does physical damage. I don't know why. Like, that's just bad. This is good again. Petrification, right? Which I'm pretty sure lasts for. It doesn't say how long it lasts. I think it lasts for. It lasts for 4 seconds, so that should be enough time for you to come in and then do your crushing blow. But again, it relies on you having your crushing blow stacked before you come in, right? But I think these don't really help you for boss fights at all. This is fine. Basic attack damage by 6%. This is where it gets interesting. Now her crushing blow does 50% increased damage against boss enemies. And if they're inflicted with petrification, it increases to 100%. 100% is pretty darn good. You will probably get like 1.6 maybe. But that's the thing. You need A4. This character's role is very clear. You want to go in, get your stacks, right? And pop her ultimate. No, don't blame me if you die with her ultimate. Comes in, does a crushing blow, boom, gets out. That's all of Gabi's value. There's nothing else for you to do with this character. Because her ultimate, that statue. The only way to get the stacks in your ultimate is by waiting passively for the statue to give you your stacks. And it gives you 1 spiritual power every 3 seconds. And it lasts for 15 seconds. Let's do some quick math, guys. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So you only get 5 spiritual power, which will only give you, you can get 2 off, right? You can get 2, but again, you really want to be using the crushing blow when they are petrified. So you'll probably have to stack it up, switch out, switch in, do that to get 2 off, right? Then after you do that, the character is kind of just pointless to use. I mean, you don't need to use the character after that, right? This character only wants to go and clear mobs with her A1, her A2, getting the rock, doing petrification, doing more damage against petrification enemies. Then A4, she becomes better at dealing with bosses. She comes in, she ults, crushing blows. That's it. That's all this character is good for. And her A6 increases that even more. Again, testing this would be like, I don't know how long from now, but her statue inflicts petrification, so it'll keep stacking that. But what does periodically mean? Is it every 3 seconds, every 4 seconds? Only you can find out from testing. And then a crushing blow basically would do more damage, whatever. It's just too much investment for this character to really be runnable, to be usable. Ellie is just better, and she's a 4-star. Sure, when Gabi gets A4, maybe A6, she'll be good. But as it is, Gabi at A0 is just mediocre. And Ellie is always going to be the best pick to go for.
What's up? Need my help?
But anyways, that was just me playing out the Earth team. Never again. Hopefully, when in July, when the season starts, I think the recommended elements is fire, wind, and earth. So if they release a new character, if it comes out on July 8th, again, I don't think it will, but if we get a new character, it might be earth. We'll see. But that was Legendary Conquest and Conquest with Francis, Ellie, and Gabi, and I hope you enjoyed.